Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I want to remind you of just how easy this whole manifesting business really can be. We do like to make things a little bit tougher for ourselves occasionally, but it's unnecessary. And I want to share a personal example with you, which I think is going to put a smile on your face. So stick around. My name is Hedley Derenzie. I am a qualified life coach and author. I am also super passionate about the amazing teachings of the Law of Assumption as originally taught by the great American mystic Neville Goddard. It is the stories we tell that create our life. So if you want to change your life, then you need to change the story. And if you want to create the most amazing life, which I'm assuming you do, then you need to know how to tell the most amazing stories. And that is where the Law of Assumption can really help. Since rediscovering these teachings, I'm now telling myself much better stories, and I want to help you to do the same. If you would like further support with this, I am available for one-to-one coaching. I also have a free 21-day Set Yourself Up with the Ultimate Self-Concept course, or if you just want to stay connected, I am on Instagram. All of those details are below. All right, let's get into it. I actually wasn't planning on making a video today, but then this beautiful thing happened to me and I thought, I have to make a video. I have this thought so often now that I'm making these videos. Every day I'll experience something where I'm like, oh my God, I gotta make a video about that because it's so great. Because since really applying these teachings into my life, and I apply them every single day, really working with my thoughts and my imagination and creating the new realities that I want to experience in my reality while still living a full and enjoyable life in my current reality. That's really important. But since really applying these teachings, I have found that things have just accelerated in so many different ways, and I'm probably feeling the best I've ever felt. And I just want to share that with you because if you are struggling with this, especially if you're coming into it, if you're new, I mean, look, I had a kind of a bit of a rough day the other day. So look, there are going to be rough days, but what I would say is as you apply these teachings more and more, they become less and less those more difficult days or, you know, challenging days. We're all still going to have them. We're very human and we're having a human existence. So that is part of this reality that we have signed up for. However, I will say these teachings really are a game changer if you stick with them and you apply them and you're diligent with them and you commit to them. Because really when you commit to them, you're committing to yourself, because this is all about you. That's why I called the channel You're the One. Anyway, with that said, I just wanted to share this example of what happened to me today because I think that this really does sum up just how simple this is and how we, including myself, like to make things far more challenging or difficult than it really needs to be. Like, this stuff is simple. When you get the principles and you just apply them, it's super simple. Like, we do not need to complicate things or overthink things. And that's actually where we do ourselves out of our manifestations, or we delay them because we're trying too hard. We're trying to perfect something. We're overthinking it. We're, you know, got to do more, like really working and striving. And that kind of misses the point. Like, I'm definitely can fall into that category, and I relate to that perfectionism. And this is why I want to share this example today, because it just simplifies things and it brings things back to a really simple, basic, pleasant level. 2 days ago, I was going through my closet because it has been a little bit chilly, so I've kind of left my warmer clothes at the front of my closet and my summer clothes at the back of the closet. It's summer here in Australia. I don't know if you know that I'm in t-shirts. So anyway, a couple of days ago, I moved my summer clothes to the front of the closet so they were more accessible, and I put my winter clothes away. As I was doing that, I had a bunch of summer dresses that kind of slipped off the hangers, and it's happened enough times where I've just gone, oh, this is so frustrating. I just had this thought, I need to get those furry hangers. You know, those hangers that have, I don't know, they're fabric on them, and it means that the shirts and the dresses can't slip off. So I had that thought, and it was a definite thought. It was, you know what, I'm going to get those hangers. I'm done with this slipping off and having to pick them up, and things get ruined when I slide the wardrobe across, so my dresses get, and I'm just like, all right, we're done. It's time to get some proper hangers. And then that was it. I just went about my day. Literally didn't think about it, which is probably why I haven't got the hangers, because I keep forgetting, because it's just not a priority. Anyway, so today I was visiting a client, a beautiful client, at her house, and she had a package for me and she wanted me to open it there, and it was so sweet of her. It was so unexpected. I didn't expect a present from her, and she was really excited about me opening it in front of her, and she actually said to me, I bet you know what it is. And I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what it is. So I opened this beautiful package. I just want to show you what was in it. So these beautiful handmade handmade, hand crocheted, absolutely, I don't know, there's a whole heap of them. Look at this. Beautiful, handmade, crocheted hangers. I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. This stuff is unbelievable. This stuff happens to me a lot. I'm sure it happens to you too. If you do actually have examples like this where you've had this thought and this thing has showed up like a couple of days later or whatever, like put it in the comment section, like share your success stories, pop them in the comment section. I'd love to read them. I'm sure other watchers or other subscribers would love to read them as well, because these are great stories. This is how, and this is why I wanted to make this video, because I did reverse engineer this, because I went back to the thought that I had a couple of days ago where I had thought about getting the hangers. It was conscious, but it wasn't something that I wasn't journaling it. I wasn't applying the law of assumption to it. I wasn't like, the hangers wasn't something that I'm, sitting around really working on. And yet it comes so easily. And I just wanted to make this point because I think that is where so many of us get tripped up. We have no problem manifesting the little stuff that we have no resistance to. Like I don't have a negative story over fabric hangers. And so bang, there they are. And not only that, I could never have imagined, well, I could have, I'm sure if I tried, but the hangers that I had in my mind were these black fabric ones, just like that you get at the shop. Now I have these beautiful crocheted handmade ones from somebody who warms my heart and who is a beautiful person and who I smile when I think of because they're so gorgeous. So now when I look at these hangers, every time I open my wardrobe, I have a smile on my face. So reality showed up far more better than I could have imagined. And that's the other point that I want to make. We need to step back and let reality do its thing. And because often it can show up even better than we can imagine. And this is just a little example of how that can be. In consciousness, there is no difference. There's no big or small. Whether it's a car or a home or a fabric hanger, consciousness has no limits, and there's no story around what is easy or what is hard, what is big or what is small to manifest. We're the ones that put those limits on it. When I reverse engineered this example, the key in this is that I decided I was going to get the fabric hangers. I made the decision that, yeah, I'm done with this way of doing things. I'm going to get those hangers. And I just let it go. And I didn't think of it again. Then these showed up 2 days later in a way that I could never have imagined or choreographed or planned or strategized or, and far better than going to the shops and buying those silly fabric hangers. Like, these are far more meaningful. This example is not really about the hangers. It's actually about how we go about our manifesting, and we tend to make the bigger things that we want a lot more complicated. If we just applied the manifesting techniques that we use when we just think of something that we want and we decide we're going to get it, and then we just get on with our day, and then it shows up. If your reality isn't showing up the way you're wanting it to, like, are you striving? Are you working too hard for it? Are you trying to make reality happen? Or are you, can you apply this lesson in terms of just sort of simplifying things and going, you know what? Yeah, I've got that job. Bang, done. On with your day. On with this beautiful experience of reality. Because let's not forget, like, we are here to experience this amazing reality in 3D with all of our senses. That's why we have this beautiful physical instrument, so that we can experience reality. I just wanted to make this video as a reminder that this manifesting thing is pretty simple. When you just get to the core of it, it's really about deciding what you want, knowing that you already have it, and then getting on with your day. And in the video that I made about tithing, which I'll just link up here, there's been a misconception with this idea of tithing around giving 10% of your income to the church. That is actually not what the term means. The term means to give 10% of your income to God. And what that means is giving 10% of your attention, so your ability to go within, which is where your wealth is, to God, which is your imagination. So giving 10% of your attention throughout the day to your imagination, to creating new realities. That is what that term means. And so we need to be, we're not spending our whole days imagining new realities. We've got to be in reality as well. That's why we're here. However, we do need to be spending some time of our day, 10% ideally, of our waking life in each day, to our imagination, to creating new realities and what it is that we want to experience here. Otherwise, we're just going to get more of the same, because reality will be informing our consciousness. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that it's the little manifestations as well. Don't forget those. Like, we're often so focused on these big manifestations that we forget these little ones. And this, to me, I mean, this just makes me so happy. And they're just hangers, but they're not. There's so much more than that. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you in hope that it will inspire you to not only stick with this beautiful work, but also play with it. It's fun, and play with some small things which you don't have too many attachments to, and no negative stories attached to them either, because that is where you'll build your confidence with these teachings and with this work, and then apply them to the bigger things. Because keep in mind, consciousness doesn't know the difference between what is a coat hanger and a house. It's we're the ones. I'm saying house because that's actually what I'm manifesting at the moment. Please remember, you are the creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. This is my wish for you. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and share with family and friends. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Bye.